Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Normally at this point in the month I would be doing a favorites and flops video. However, I didn't really have a lot of favorites this month and I didn't really have a lot of flops this month. I really just kind of liked everything pretty across the board. There's one or two products that weren't great, but they weren't necessarily flops. So instead of doing that, we're gonna be refocusing, and today I'm gonna be doing my favorite makeup products infused with skincare. I'm gonna be going through the top picks of skincare infused makeup products. So all of these products are makeup, they are cosmetics. However, there are added benefits because of either ingredients that are good for the skin, or they have moisturizing properties, or in some cases, they're just miracle workers. So if you wanna see some of the best picks for skincare related beauty, make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload 3 times a week. That's gonna be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you wanna see some makeup products loaded with great skincare ingredients, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give an honorable mention because it's not really makeup, but I've been using the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Patches for, it's only been 3 days, I'm not gonna lie. But I've been using gel masks for the under eye area a lot, and I tried these out yesterday, and I loved how instantly smooth the texture of my under eyes were. And I love using these before I apply makeup just because on top of your eye cream, it adds even more jam pack of serums, plus the caffeine, it's all gonna tighten and lift and really smooth out the under eye. And I've noticed, I put my makeup on about 3.5 hours ago. I have no crunching, no bunching, no creasing, no dehydration, no buildup of powder, no cakiness, nothing. My under eyes look perfect. And the only thing I did differently today, above and beyond my normal routine, was I popped this down before I filmed, so I did want to give a shout out to that. Plus it's affordable, great low price, and available on Beautylish. No, it's not sponsored, but I did want to give it a moment in the sun. So the next 3 products I'm going to talk about all in one because it's a general category of primers. I did mention this in a video I put up last week, which was all about skincare myths. And the first one was, one of the myths I was talking about was that people who wear makeup tend to age more than people who don't. And the big tangent I went on was if you're priming your skin properly and you're properly cleansing your skin, you're not gonna have that issue. And the big tip I gave in that video was that why buy a makeup primer when you can get a skincare infused product that also primes the skin? So in that video, I spoke about 2. I spoke about the Dr. Perricone and the First Aid Beauty. I'm gonna talk about 4 different ones today for different reasons. So the first one is gonna be the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Hydrating, moisturizing, nourishing, plus it soothes and smooths the skin before you put any foundation on it. It uses vitamins B, C, and E, which are going to be free radical pollution protectant antioxidant ingredients. It's also gonna brighten and firm the skin with that vitamin C, and it has grapefruit in it, which again, more vitamin C, which is gonna be anti-pollutant and just keep bad things out of your skin. A lot of these ingredients in pretty much all of these products are gonna have those vitamin A, C, and E, which are really gonna help to keep that crap out of your skin. So I'm not gonna get redundant saying it over and over, but just know a lot of products don't have that. So why would you not use a product that does? Next, I'm going to talk about the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I know it's a little bit pricey, but when you use things like the Benefit Professional, which are just silicone, it's not great for your skin. Plus, because that's silicone-based, it will cause water-based foundations to break apart on your skin. Going in with something like this is going to give you that same soothed, smoothed canvas, plus antioxidant, free radical, and pollution protected, keeping that crap and the makeup out of your skin. The next one is the J1 Jelly Pack. I've been using this for years, and what I love most about this, ignoring the smoothing and that tackiness so it helps really make your makeup very long wearing, but this also actually helps with firming. While I put it on, I genuinely feel my skin almost start to tighten. I don't know why I keep wanting to touch my face since I'm talking about skincare, but I feel my face almost tighten when I'm wearing that, which keeps everything nice and firm. Why not have firming benefits in your primer? And the last one is going to be the Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I have very oily skin, so I was very hesitant to try this, but this has some great anti-pollution benefits, plus it's super hydrating. I won't say that this smooths the skin out, but it really boosts moisture and hydration, adds a little bit of glow, plus it doesn't leave any greasy residue or film. So for someone like me who's oily, it's great, because like you see today, I can really get that glow from within without overdoing it. The next product is kind of a primer, but kind of not. It is there's a train going by. That's rude. The product is the Murad Oil and Pore Control Mattifier. I treat this as a primer. It doesn't say it's a primer, but smooths the skin, controls oil, and it's an SPF 45. So if I was using something, for example, I like this product for a makeup primer, the Oil and Shine Control from Smashbox. It's good, but again, it's just a primer. If I can get the exact same benefits out of this that I get out of this, plus SPF, skincare over makeup is always gonna be my pick. So when I have an opportunity to grab one of these products that kind of does both, it's just all around better for everyone. I don't know if I said this in the intro, but all of these products are gonna be listed down below. So if you wanna find a way to pick them up quickly, just go right into the description box. All right, the next 3 products are going to be your CC Cream Foundation combo. The first is a little bit expected because everyone talks about it. It is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is in the matte finish. Anti-aging, hydrating serum infused, plus full coverage, plus poreless finish, plus SPF. Again, if you are someone who wants that full coverage look, you can go for something like this where it's really just gonna give you flawless finish with all of these other great conditioning agents. Jamie, the CEO of IT Cosmetics, is notorious for having rosacea and a lot of skin concerns, and they formulate with plastic surgeons and physicians to make sure that the ingredients built in are literally like jam-packed full of great skincare benefits. So why throw on a regular foundation when you can throw on something like this that's gonna give you the same coverage with more better skincare ingredients in there. Now, this is a CC cream. So I also picked a foundation and a tinted moisturizer. I'm gonna start with the foundation. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Now I do need to pull up my notes because there was a lot of details on here for the skincare benefits. So in addition to being medium buildable to full coverage and having that great weightless matte finish all day, this has a fine line wrinkle replexium ingredient that's gonna help with firming and tightening the skin. It has a moss cell tech, which is gonna boost hydration in the skin. It has an air cool for a cooling anti-inflammatory foundation effect, so you're not gonna be as red or irritated underneath the foundation. Plus, it's going to have a CT defense that is going to limit your skin's exposure and sensitivity to everyday pollutants. I know that sounds like a lot and like an infomercial because I literally read it right off their website. I had no idea this had the skincare benefits it did, and I love this foundation. And when I was doing my research for this video, I pulled the items that I knew were skincare related, and then I went through like 30 different top skincare ingredient loaded makeup. And when I saw this in more than one, I was like, oh shit, this is genuinely skincare infused makeup. You get all the benefits of a great foundation, plus it's Charlotte Tilbury, which is a phenomenal product, and it is also jam-packed of skincare ingredients. Like, it's perfect. I actually then did a little bit more research and realized that a lot of her products, even the powders, have similar skincare ingredients built in. So if you're looking for a line that is high-end, high-quality, great makeup that also has a lot of skincare benefits, that's gonna be a great place to start, along with Wander Beauty, which I said before, a lot of makeup-infused skincare. Other way around, skincare-infused makeup. And for the tinted moisturizer, this is, actually it's what I'm wearing today. This is the Beauty For Real MVP Perfect and Protect Tinted Moisturizer. I did take a tiny bit of this just in the center of the face where I wanted a little more coverage because this is a little more on the sheer side. But this has a squeezy pump for your tinted moisturizer and on top a built-in concealer. This has primer, moisturizer, complexion, concealer, and SPF all in one. Really great ingredients for the skin. Plus, when you look into it as a whole, it is a physical sunscreen, titanium dioxide. It is not a sunscreen that is chemical, so it's much better. I have a sensitivity to chemical sunscreen, so I have to use physical. So this just wears beautifully on the skin. The one thing I will say is that there's going to be a misconception when you first try it out that it's going to be the wrong shade. They only have 6 shades, not because it's a limited shade, but because they're very universal. So this looks very yellow, but the second I blend it out, it almost adapts to the skin and melts in, and no issues. A very good friend of mine who is very yellow, I'm very pink, but we're both very fair, can both wear the same color, no issues, nothing, because it is that universal for everybody. I was talking to Leslie, the CEO of Beauty For Real. No, this isn't sponsored. I just got a chance to pick her brain, and I was talking to her, And when she does clients, she takes her 6 shades of this product, and that's all she needs. And it works on everyone, no matter how fair or deep they are. MVP is all she needs. So if a working makeup artist who has done Mariah Carey, Shakira, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Venus and Serena Williams, like, you've covered the spectrum on shade and color, and that's all she uses, like, that to me is perfect. All right, we only have 2 more Complexion products. The first is going to be from Hello Fab. This is the Bendy Avocado Concealer from First Aid Beauty. Super hydrating, super nourishing, super antioxidant, and because it's so moisturizing and nourishing, you're not going to experience creasing in the same way. Beautiful coverage. Like, I've used this as a high glam concealer before, and it, no issues whatsoever, but it also has all those extra benefits. So why go in with, I mean, I don't want to shade like Tarte Shape Tape because I do love Shape Tape, but does it have the same benefits as some of these concealers? Not as much. Yes, they do have some great ingredients in the Tarte products just because they do like to infuse that maracuja and all of that in everything, but it's not quite as much as like how nourishing this one is. And then for the concealer I'm wearing today, this is also from Wander Beauty. It is the Dualist Concealer. I started by taking the illuminating side everywhere I wanted to conceal, and then I took the matte side down the side of my nose where I tend to need a little bit more oil control, and it looks beautiful. I'm pulling up my notes for this one too because it also had quite a few ingredient note claims. Okay, so the Dualist Matte Concealer helps to eliminate blemishes, dark circles, age spots, and redness. That's just from the Complexion products itself. However, enriched with ingredients such as aloe vera, collagen, and vitamin E, it will smooth, firm, and block free radical pollutant damage for healthier looking skin. That right there, like, you get the same free radical benefits. I mean, yes, having it in your primer is good, but layering is how you're really going to keep all the pollution and crap out of your skin. I usually tell people, like, if you're going to a concert, take something like this and people blowing smoke, pyrotechnic, all of this stuff puts out harsh ingredients and things into the air. You don't want that getting into your skin. So using products with these same skincare benefits are really going to help to keep everything out of your skin. Okay, so you guys know I've been using the Grande Lash Lash Boosting Growing Serum for almost 2.5 years now, and I love it. That same serum is infused in the Grande Lash Mascara. I mean, I think this is a good mascara. I still have to take my roller lash through it just because I like to really have those fanned out lashes. But having a mascara that also is infused with castor oil to lengthen and thicken your mascara, or thicken your lashes, both through the application process as well as causing your lashes to physically grow longer, the benefits of using something like this will only multiply. I actually have a lot of Grande Cosmetics products. I've tried a whole bunch of them, and they all have these infusions of skincare to either boost hydration, plumping volume to the lips. Everything just has another benefit, that it's not just a mascara or a lip gloss. There's always something more. So I picked the mascara to talk about today just because it does give you some great volume, and it really, I think this is everything that the Better Than Sex mascara wants to be, but isn't. I don't love Better Than Sex. I love this one. And that's just the one I'm talking about, but there are so many more products from that line, similar to Wander and Beauty For Real. They are very skincare heavy, skincare infused. For complexion, the blush I'm wearing today is from Buxom. This is the primer infused blush. It is not a cream, it is a powder. However, it does have more of that creamy consistency. The reason I love this so much is it is super hydrating. I personally am very oily in my T-zone, and I'm normal everywhere else, which is why, if you guys have been on my channel since day one, I used to put on like 5 highlighters. I don't need to do that when I wear a blush like this, not only because it's luminous, but because it's super hydrating. I want to be super matte down the center of my face, and I want a lot of glow on the cheeks. And because I'm using powder to really concentrate being dry in the center of my face, obviously there's going to be powder that gets on the cheeks, and my cheeks tend to look very dry, which will accentuate texture and pores and just look flaky and cakey and gross. Using a product like this, and I already applied it today, but I'll add a little bit more. I take a very small amount on my brush, and what I'll do is I will just stipple that over the whole cheek. It adds a nice amount of color, and it really brings the skin to life. This is the shade Wanderlust. But the best part is that it helps to kind of glide over the skin, smooth over texture, and Like, my pores and texture on my skin do not look accentuated. I don't look like I have a lot of heavy makeup on my cheeks. Everything just looks perfected. And the last two items I'm going to talk about are both going to be mists. Both of them can set the skin, prime the skin, set down makeup, refresh makeup, or just boost hydration. And both of them are going to have anti-pollutant variations. There are two distinctions between the two. One of them has oil in it, one does not. So the oil-free version is the Murad Prebiotic Multi-Mist. Super lightweight mist just to take down powderiness. And again, prebiotic, vitamin A, C, and E, really giving you a nice clean base to all of that crap that gets into the skin. The other is the Power Up Dual Phase Setting Mist from In Beauty Project. This one does have oil in it, so if you're super greasy, I don't recommend using this. You guys notice I kind of went everywhere with the Murad. With this, I'll take a spray on the cheeks, and then I'll just press it in with my damp beauty blender just to make sure that I get a little bit of that glow everywhere, because I love when there's that super beautiful, hydrated, dewy glow. Who am I? I used to be like matte everything. Anyway, that is going to be my roundup of some of my favorite makeup products infused with a whole lot of skincare benefits. So I hope this was something helpful to you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and leave me a comment down below with some of your top picks for makeup that is so overloaded with skincare benefits that it might as well just be skincare. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!